Most people believe calmness is something you either naturally have or you do not. But the truth is that calmness is a mental skill that can be trained and strengthened over time. Every stressful situation you face in life is also an opportunity to develop emotional control and inner stability. Inspired by the timeless teachings of Dr. Joseph Murphy, it becomes clear that the human mind responds directly to the thoughts that are repeated every day. When fear, anger, and worry dominate the mind, the body immediately follows with tension, anxiety, and emotional exhaustion. However, when a mind is trained to focus on peace, confidence, and self-control, the body begins to respond with relaxation and emotional balance. This is why learning to stay calm is not only important for your mental health, but also for your physical well-being and overall success in life. Many people lose control during difficult moments because they react emotionally before they allow themselves time to think clearly. The secret to emotional strength is learning how to pause mentally before reacting physically. Even a few seconds of controlled breathing can completely change the direction of a stressful situation. When you slow your breathing, relax your shoulders, and focus your attention on the present moment, you send a powerful signal to your nervous system that you are safe and in control. This simple habit can help you remain calm during arguments, pressure at work, unexpected problems, or emotional conversations. Dr. Joseph Murphy often emphasized that the subconscious mind accepts whatever thoughts you repeatedly impress upon it. If you constantly tell yourself that you're overwhelmed, weak, or unable to handle pressure, your mind will begin to believe it. But if you consistently repeat positive thoughts such as "I am calm," "I am in control," and "peace flows through me," your subconscious mind gradually begins to create emotional stability from within. Calmness is not about avoiding problems or pretending that challenges do not exist. True calmness means maintaining control over your emotions, even while facing uncertainty and pressure. Life will always bring unexpected situations, but your response determines whether those situations control you or strengthen you. People who remain calm during chaos often appear powerful because they have trained themselves not to react impulsively. Instead, they think clearly, speak carefully, and protect their inner peace. This level of emotional mastery requires daily practice, patience, and self-awareness. Every day, you have the opportunity to train your mind through meditation, positive affirmations, deep breathing, and focused thinking. Over time, these small habits create a stronger mindset that helps you handle stress with confidence instead of fear. The more you practice emotional control, the more natural calmness becomes in every area of your life. One of the greatest challenges people face in modern life is learning how to protect their peace in a world filled with constant pressure, noise, and emotional distractions. Every day, people encounter situations that test their patience, confidence, and emotional balance. A stressful workplace, financial pressure, negative conversations, social media overload, and personal conflicts can slowly drain mental energy if the mind is not properly trained to respond with calmness and control. Inspired by the teachings of Dr. Joseph Murphy, it becomes clear that the mind is deeply influenced by repeated emotional patterns and daily thoughts. Whatever you consistently focus on eventually shapes your emotional state and behavior. If your attention is constantly directed toward fear, anger, stress, and negativity, your mind begins to treat those emotions as normal. Over time, this creates emotional tension that affects decision-making, relationships, health, and personal happiness. However, when you intentionally train your thoughts toward peace, gratitude, patience, and emotional strength, your subconscious mind gradually develops a calm and stable inner foundation. This transformation does not happen overnight, but through consistent daily practice, anyone can strengthen their emotional resilience and mental clarity. One of the most effective ways to remain calm in difficult moments is learning how to control your internal dialogue. Most emotional reactions begin with thoughts that quickly grow stronger if left unchecked. For example, when something unexpected happens, many people immediately think the worst possible outcome, causing anxiety and emotional panic to rise within seconds. But when you consciously replace fearful thoughts with calm and empowering ones, you interrupt the cycle of emotional stress before it takes control of your body and mind. This is why positive affirmations and mindful thinking are so powerful. Repeating peaceful thoughts, such as, "I remain calm under pressure," "I trust myself," and "I choose peace over fear," slowly conditions the subconscious mind to respond differently during stressful situations. Dr. Joseph Murphy believed that the subconscious mind works like fertile soil, accepting whatever thoughts are planted repeatedly with emotion and belief. When calm thoughts are consistently planted, emotional stability begins to grow naturally from within. Another important habit for emotional control is learning how to slow down mentally before reacting emotionally. Many people damage relationships and create unnecessary problems because they respond too quickly during moments of anger or frustration. Calm individuals understand the value of silence, patience, and thoughtful responses. They take a moment to breathe deeply, observe their emotions, and regain mental clarity before speaking or acting. This simple habit can prevent countless misunderstandings and emotional regrets. Calmness is not weakness, and emotional control does not mean suppressing feelings. True emotional strength means understanding your emotions without allowing them to control your actions. Every difficult experience in life can either strengthen your inner peace or weaken it, depending on how you respond mentally. With consistent practice, focused thinking, and self-awareness, you can train your mind to remain peaceful even during life's most challenging moments, creating a stronger, wiser, and more emotionally balanced version of yourself every single day. Calmness becomes truly powerful when it is practiced consistently during both small frustrations and major life challenges. Many people wait until they are overwhelmed by stress before attempting to control their emotions. But emotional strength is built through daily habits long before difficult moments appear. Inspired by the wisdom of Dr. Joseph Murphy, it is important to understand that the subconscious mind responds to repetition, belief, and emotional conditioning. Whatever emotional habits you repeat every day eventually become automatic reactions. This means that if you constantly react with frustration, panic, or anger, your mind learns to treat those emotions as normal responses to pressure. On the other hand, when you repeatedly practice patience, calm breathing, positive thinking, and self-control, your mind slowly develops a peaceful emotional pattern that begins to operate naturally even during stressful situations. This is why emotional mastery is not based on luck or personality alone. It is the result of mental training, self-awareness, and consistent inner discipline. One of the most effective ways to train the mind for calmness is by learning how to observe emotions without immediately reacting to them. Many people become controlled by emotions because they identify too strongly with every feeling that enters their mind. The moment they feel anger, they speak impulsively. The moment they feel fear, they assume something terrible will happen. The moment they feel stress, they mentally surrender to pressure. However, emotionally strong individuals understand that emotions are temporary experiences, not permanent truths. Instead of reacting automatically, they pause and observe what they are feeling. This simple mental pause creates space for wisdom, logic, and emotional balance to return. Even a few seconds of mindful breathing can reduce emotional intensity and prevent unnecessary conflict. Dr. Joseph Murphy often taught that thoughts mixed with emotion deeply influence the subconscious mind. This means your emotional state can either strengthen fear or strengthen peace, depending on what you consistently focus on. If you focus on problems all day, your stress will continue to grow. But when you intentionally focus on solutions, gratitude, confidence, and inner peace, your emotional state begins to shift in a healthier direction. Another important part of remaining calm is protecting your mental environment. Many people unknowingly feed their mind with negativity every single day through toxic conversations, constant complaints, negative news, and unhealthy social influences. Over time, this emotional overload creates mental exhaustion and inner tension. Calmness requires protecting your thoughts with the same care you would protect your physical health. This means spending time in peaceful environments, listening to uplifting messages, practicing silence, and surrounding yourself with emotionally balanced people whenever possible. Your environment strongly affects your emotional energy and mental clarity. Calm people are not free from problems. They have simply trained themselves to respond differently to challenges. They understand that reacting emotionally to every difficulty only creates more suffering and confusion. Through patience, mindful thinking, emotional awareness, and consistent mental discipline, anyone can develop a calm and peaceful mindset that remains strong even during uncertainty, pressure, and emotional storms. Over time, this inner peace becomes one of the greatest sources of strength, wisdom, and confidence a person can possess in everyday life.